Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wayne. Welcome back to Paranormal Odyssey. Got a short encounter that I want to share with you. It is rather short, but it's a roadside crossing sighting, and it's a good one. And I wanted to share it because I've said it a million times. I believe there's something to these roadside sightings, and this guy does too. This was a good one, so I wanted to share it with you. I'm gonna jump right in. Hello there. I wanted to share my encounter. I've told a few people, and I'd say it's 50-50 on who believes it. I can assure you that I do not drink and drive, and I do not do drugs of any kind. Even if I was high or drunk, unless it was LSD or something like that, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be seeing giant ape men. That response by critics has always amused me. Like, what the hell kind of stuff could you drink to make you see things that aren't there? It's just silly. I don't want to leave my name, but I don't mind telling you the incident happened just outside Huntsville, Alabama. I was on my way home from work. I normally get off at 11:30 p.m., but the third shift was short-handed, so I volunteered to work over 4 hours to help cover half of the shift. So I normally wouldn't be passing through this stretch of road at almost 4 a.m. I want to go ahead and state that this isn't going to be the most exciting encounter you have ever heard. But I've heard from a few different places that there may be something to these roadside crossing encounters, and after what I saw, I tend to agree with this now. That being said, I feel it's important to share every encounter so we can start trying to put this mystery together. Wayne, I've heard you say several times that the best way we have to learn from these things is by listening to those that have experienced them. I could not agree with that more. As I said, it was getting close to 4 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. It was fall of the year and a bit nippy out. I topped this small hill and then the road levels out for about a mile or so. The speed limit was 55, and I'd say I was going around 60 maybe. Up ahead, on my right, was what looked like a large boulder. I travel this road daily and had for over 3 years. Not to mention I've lived here my whole life and traveled this road as much traveled this road so much that I could probably do it blindfolded at this point. So needless to say, this boulder looking thing immediately seemed out of place. For that reason, I began to slow my truck. There was something that just seemed off about this big ass rock. I'd say I got down to around 40 miles per hour and about 50 or 60 yards from it when the damn thing stood up. I mean, stood up on two legs. This shocked me, and I did the first thing that popped in my mind. I stood on the brakes and came to a screaming stop. I came to a stop at about 20 yards from this thing. I played high school football and had a scholarship to a D2 school out west that I regrettably didn't accept. I mention that only to show that I'm quite familiar with distance in yards. I was no more than 20 yards from this thing with my brights already on. I got a great look at it. It was dark in color, either black or dark brown, almost completely covered in hair. I swear his face looked like the pictures we've all seen of cavemen. He was facing toward the other side of the road with its upper body turned to face me, if that makes sense. Almost like its neck didn't turn, like it would have to turn its entire upper body to look left or right. The whole encounter probably only lasted 10 seconds or so, at the most, but it felt like an hour. It then turned its upper body to the same direction of the lower, took 3 steps, and was across the street. It then went on into the woods. It was then like I snapped out of a trance and floored it to get out of there. I remember not wanting to look to my left as I passed, afraid I might see it there again. I cannot for the life of me understand why we've had such a hard time finding these things for all these years that they are so good at staying hidden from modern society, but yet they somehow go completely stupid when a vehicle is approaching. I don't buy it for a second. It was like this thing wanted me to see it. This happened about a year and a half ago, and I still don't like going down that road. I've started taking a different way home that added another 7 minutes to my commute. I don't hunt anymore, and I absolutely refuse to go into the woods alone or with 20 other people. I had I had an interest in Bigfoot before this happened and used to say I wouldn't mind seeing one. Now that I have, I can honestly say I wish I hadn't and never want to again. I can't explain what this has done to me. My wife thinks I have PTSD and that I need to talk to someone. But where I'm from, men just don't do that. We lock it all up inside of us. I've heard that sharing your story helps, but I haven't noticed a difference from the probably 20 or so people I've told. Maybe this will help. Thanks, Wayne, for all that you do, and I hope that you're able to use this. First off, thank you for taking the time to write that out and send it in. And you are right. Every encounter is important to get out there. In my opinion, start putting this stuff together. It's another example. Uh, said it so many times. There's something to these roadside crossing encounters. Things are too smart. They have stayed hidden from us for too long, done such a great job at not being found to just automatically temporarily go crazy or stupid, dumb, and just freeze when they see a car. I don't buy it. Cars put off sounds. This guy was in a truck. I'm sure it was, or probably was loud. He's in a truck in Alabama. Men like their trucks. Sure, he wasn't in no hybrid or electric truck or anything like that. The sound, it was probably putting some kind of sound off. I'm sure this thing heard it coming from probably before he topped the hill. Why did it wait till it got right up on, till he got right up on it before it stood up and started to walk across? They want to be seen. I don't know. That has to be it. I love these roadside crossings. Seem like we've heard so many of them. Y'all, if y'all have had one, send it in. Love to share it. Um, yeah, awesome encounter. Thank you again for taking the time to send it in. If you guys have noticed at the bottom, we've got the ticker going. If you would like to support Paranormal Odyssey channel right now, while this is going to be on, you can do so with the super chats. Really easy. Just click on the dollar sign, and you can choose how much you would like to donate to help us out. And yeah, it's that easy. I did it the other night while Tiffany was doing the show while I was at the basketball game, just to show how easy it is. It's just a couple of clicks. Um, Also, our memberships are open. They're always open. $1.99 a month. You get access to all of the free stuff, or free, all of the members only stuff that we do. Tiffany and I gotta put together another members only show coming up soon. But yeah, I am enjoying doing these Bigfoot encounters. I know Tiffany is as well. I hope that you guys are liking them. Let us know what you think about them, and more importantly, get them in. Turn them in to us. Shoot us an email. You can get me at Wayne at Paranormal World Productions. Get Tiffany at Tiffany Paranormal World Productions. Either one of us, does not matter who. Just get them into us. All right, guys. That's enough of all of that. Hope you enjoyed this encounter. Y'all be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I'll see you later. Bye.